Hello and welcome. Today's case takes us to Croydon, South London. Deemed the most dangerous place to live in London in 2021, with over 1,817 violent crimes reported in the area. On the 30th of December 2021, that sentiment would soon be a reality for one young boy. 15-year-old Zaian Aimable-Lina. He has been described as a kind-hearted, well-mannered, popular boy by one of his teachers at Oasis Academy Shirley Park. Sometime before 7 p.m., two friends would make their way to Ashburton Park, a spot local to where they lived, to meet up with another friend. It is the end of December, so it was likely cold and dark. On their approach, they say they heard a scream. One of the friends described seeing a torchlight and then looking down and seeing Zaian on the floor. He panicked and ran in fear. The other friend ran to try and get help. In the meantime, poor Zaian is alone and fighting for his life on the park floor. Police were driving through the park and were flagged down by a number of males, shouting and panicking, pointing further into the park. When police arrived, Zaian had already lost a lot of blood and he was unresponsive. Police began first aid immediately and continued to do so until the paramedics arrived. Unfortunately, Zaian Aimable-Lina would be pronounced dead at the scene just after 7:30 p.m. He had received 3 stab wounds. A post-mortem revealed he died from a fatal stab to the heart. Police began their investigations, and late on New Year's Day, a 15-year-old male would be arrested on suspicion of murder. On the 3rd of January, he would go on to be charged with murder and possession of a bladed or pointed article. He made his first appearance at Bromley Magistrates Court on the 4th of January. He was remanded into youth detention until the 6th, where he made his first appearance at the Old Bailey. He spoke only to confirm his name. Prosecution alleged in court that Zaian was a victim of unprovoked violence with a knife. The defendant, who cannot be named due to his age, was remanded back into youth detention until the 24th of March 2022, where he will appear back at the Old Bailey to enter his plea and a trial date will be set. There is no further information about this case at this current time. But it is likely he entered a plea of not guilty if the courts have been adjourned for trial. Zaian's family are of course devastated by their loss, and it really is hard to imagine the pain they are feeling right now. Zaian's death was the 29th in the capital that year, the highest teenage death toll ever recorded, and it didn't end there. Not even an hour after the stabbing of Zaian, another young boy in the west of the city would also tragically lose his life to knife crime. The Oasis Academy Shirley Park, the school Zaian attended and played football for, raising funds to turn a disused premises in the park Zaian was savagely stabbed to death into the Zaian Centre, a youth centre focused on helping to end knife crime. The Oasis Academy head teacher, Saqib Chowdhury, stated Zaian was a kind-hearted, well-mannered, popular boy with his whole life ahead of him. He said, "The grief of staff and students in the last 2 weeks has been tangible. But we are Shirley Park, and we will not be swallowed by this darkness. Together, we will raise funds and secure the future of not only Zaian's memory but also of every young person in Addiscombe and Croydon as a whole. We will shine our light in this darkness, and we will be stronger and more united for it." The founder of Oasis Charitable Trust, Steve Chalk, said the aim of the project was to create a lasting legacy to Zaian. "Our goal is to provide the space to deliver a wide range of activities and opportunities to local young people to deliver integrated youth work, supporting children at risk of exclusion and exploitation, and working to keep young people in school and fulfill their potential." Zaian Aimable-Lina is gone but not forgotten. Thank you for watching. Maybe you will consider subscribing.